If you had to choose to save yourself from a disease, would you rather that or miss out on opportunity because of scientific advances? Living in a world you are bound to get sick or vulnerable to a disease. But with stem cells, you can easily stop this. I have spent a lot of time researching this topic and have become very proficient at studying stem cell research. Today, I will be educating you and hopefully gaining your support on stem cell research and what could possibly be a difference in our modern society. When talking about stem cells, there are 3 things that everyone should know about stem cells. Stem cells. What are stem cells? Why studying stem cells is considered unethical, and the future of stem cells. Imagine being really sick right now with something like heart disease and being able to cure it. Actually, this is more conceivable than you think because of stem cells. It's not possible at this very moment, but with the support and funds for stem cell research, this could be very possible in the coming future. Stem cells are a regenerative repair cell system that can replace old cells with freshly new ones. Stem cells can become any type of cell, and they need to be in whatever circumstances they are applied to. As you can see, stem cells can be things like muscle cells, nerve cells, liver cells, and many other things. From an organ tissue to a brain cell, there is no limit to the adaptability of the cells. As explained by Mayo Clinic, doctors have performed stem cell transplants, also known as bone marrow transplants. Bone marrow transplants work when stem cells are mixed with a patient's blood, and then they are then mixed with antibodies, and the stem cells that are mixed with antibodies that work successfully are injected into the patient, which can help them. In stem cell transplants, stem cells replace cells damaged by chemotherapy or disease, or serve as a way for the donor's immune system to fight some type of cancer and blood-related diseases, such as leukemia and lymphoma. Stem cells replicate, which allow for longer renewing periods. They are unspecialized until given a function. This might sound too good to be true for now. For some, it is. Some people are deterred by the ethicality of stem cell research. The reason it can be considered unethical. Embryonic stem cells are taken from embryos, such as this. The embryo is developed only 3 to 5 days when the stem cells are at their prime. This process is not done without consent. The embryos come from vitro fertilization clinics, then are donated for research purposes with consent from the donors. According to CERM, or the California Stem Cell Agency, which is a leading research community, women have a few options after IVF is complete. This includes continuing to store the embryos, defrosting them, which destroys them, donating the cells for adoption, which is pretty rare, and also donating them for scientific purposes. The embryos are not from eggs that have been fertilized in women's bodies. The stem cells process is very ethical and does not harm anyone, and is helping more people and has bigger steps in the future. If stem cell research continues, great things will come from it. Stem cells have many uses. They can be used to safely divide and differentiate cancer and birth defect cells and prevent these causes. The National Institute of Health reports on their website, which is constantly updated, that cancer cell lines, which are specified cells, are used to test anti-tumor drugs. This is one of the best ways to test these drugs, as they're coming in direct contact with the cancer itself. Stem cells can be used to test new drugs. Okay, as you can see, this patient cell, and then they reprogram to stem cells. iPS is just another name for the stem cells. They're then reprogrammed into whatever function they need. They come in contact with the disease, the test, you get the results, and they make a drug from that. And then this can be used instead of testing on animals too. So that's also good for animals. Stem cells have an exciting future ahead. They have potential to mend broken hearts and fight heart disease. They are being researched to reduce insulin-producing cells for type 1 diabetes people. To Jacqueline Faso, a writer for Healthline, which was reviewed by University of Illinois College of Medicine, stem cell research has the potential to have a significant impact on human health. Despite these advances, there is still a lot more to be done before scientists can create a regulatory treatment for stem cell therapy. If stem cells have potential, have all this potential and can benefit every single person, why not push for stem cell research more and allow it? Stem cells are a lot more useful than most people think because of what they can do and what they can potentially do. It is an ethical way to help advance society and help people in need. The pros outweigh the cons by a lot. So the next time you're sick, I want you to think about the possibilities of getting better through the use of stem cells. Thank you.
Good job. No, why is it that people don't